Here we go. Looks good. Looks good. Looks good. Just checking one more thing on YouTube. Okay, guys, please confirm if you can hear me on the webinar chat. Please just type a 1 on the chat if you can hear me. And then we can get cracked. Hey, Tion, I hope you're good. Congrats on finishing your program. I know you're gonna be a killer, Tion. I know you're gonna be a rock star. All right, please confirm if you can see me. YouTube, can you hear me? Looks like you can hear me. I don't know if you can. Oh, looks like you can see me. I don't know if you can hear me. Just waiting for confirmation. All right, great. Everything is good. Thank you. All right, guys. Welcome to this chat. Welcome to this Melsoft Academy chat. I am extremely excited to welcome you to this chat because this is a chat that we've been waiting for a very long time as the Melsoft Academy people. I need to remove this. It's kind of ugly. Yeah, that's bad. So my name is Larreth Jimu. I am the founder and CEO of Melsoft Academy, and I will just tell you guys a little bit of the story as I open up my screen for those that are on YouTube. Okay. So Melsoft Academy is my baby. It's my baby. When I say it's my baby, only parents can understand. Only parents can understand. You basically give birth to something from out of thin air, something that never existed before, and you put it to life, right? That's how Melsoft Academy is my baby. And I started it with my best friend and my brother, and our goal always and is always to reduce unemployment. Basically, that's always been our mission is to get people jobs, right? So it's not easy to do what we do. It's very difficult. And initially, we started off with our first ever boot camp, which was in March of last year, right? So we spun up a course, right? We just built a course and we put it out in the market, and the market received it very well. And we always used to get one big complaint, one big objection we always used to get was, are you guys accredited? And the thing about that question is that people are investing a lot of time and money into this boot camp, and they want to know whether or not it's actually a legit thing or it's a fly by night. Is it a fly by night? That's another thing that people are concerned about, right? So from the day we launched, which was March last year, we started applying for our accreditation. We started. For those of you that don't know, South Africa has one company or one organization that handles accreditation, and it's called the QCTO. So previously, accreditation used to be done by the different SETAs, all 19 of them, they would handle their own. For example, for IT, it will be the Media and Communications SETA. Those guys would be the one that give you the certificate. But because of some reason, everything has been centralized to be done by QCTO. So these guys have an incredible amount of backlog because you can imagine one company that's trying to do the work of 19 different companies, and it's a government owned company. And we all know that our governments are not the most efficient companies, right? So we set up our accreditation starting from last year. And if you go onto the QCTO website today, they'll tell you that accreditation is guaranteed in 90 days. They'll tell you that. But my friends, March last year and now, if you say 12 March, April, May, June, July, August, September, 6, that's 18 months ago. And we are still waiting for ours. We've gone through all the steps. We've gone through everything, we've done everything. We're still waiting for our own, right? And the pressure from the students kept coming. We need accreditation. We want accreditation. We want accreditation. We want accreditation. And as much as we aligned with International JavaScript Institute, as much as we aligned with AWS, as you all know, AWS is one of our key partners. AWS invested in us when we started. They invested in us a long time ago. As much as we aligned with Cisco, CompTIA, and all these organizations, it's just not the same. So we ended up deciding to look for a partner that has the accreditation to partner with us. And I am extremely proud to announce that finally, Melsoft Academy now has a partnership with a company called Turning Digital to offer QCTO accredited courses. So this webinar for Cabello, who's asking accreditation for what? It's an accreditation for us to start offering you SAQA aligned courses, SAQA aligned and NQF aligned certificates that you can use for the different benefits that we're going to explain in the chat, right? Does that sound good? I think that sounds good. If you've got any questions, always feel free to type it in the chat on YouTube, type it on the chat on TikTok. And for those that are joining on Riverside, if there are any, do type it in the chat on Riverside as well. So today we're just going to go through a few things. We're just going to talk about the accredited boot camps that we offer at Melsoft Academy. There is no other school, there is no other institution on planet Earth that offers the benefits that we offer. There is none. You can do all your research. You can go to the internet, go to YouTube, go to TikTok, search all the competitors. We have done all our research. We are the best. We are the best boot camp on the planet, not in the world. I mean, sorry, not in South Africa. On the planet, we are number one. And you will see why. You will see why. This is a school that it's a startup, right? Melsoft is a startup, and what a startup basically is, it's a fresh company that was built from scratch recently by new people. So things here move really, really, really fast. And if you're looking for a job, I will always recommend you to look for a job at a startup because you will learn a lot. You really, really learn a lot, right? And yeah, we are hiring. We're hiring for many roles as well. So in this chat, we're going to talk about our accredited boot camps, how they work. We're going to talk about our new corporate training offering, which is thanks to the accreditations, we can now train organizations. And then lastly, we're just going to touch on what accreditation means for our students. So when we get to the question section, that's where I'm going to talk about how it works for our students. So these are our 3 accredited boot camps. The first one is our flagship. This is the grandfather of boot camps, which is our software engineering boot camp. So now it comes, obviously, it has the AWS cloud as it always has been. And you all know the reason why we included AWS cloud in the course. Hopefully you guys went for the AWS summit that was last year, which was an incredible experience. If you didn't go to that summit, either you were really, really busy or you're not yet really serious about your career, right? So if you went to the summit, I'm pretty sure you know that cloud is the present and cloud is the future. Everything is on cloud. Me being on TikTok, where do you think TikTok is hosted? It's hosted on the cloud. Me being on YouTube, this is the cloud. Canva, cloud. Everything is cloud. So if you can tie in software development with cloud, and you understand how to deploy your applications on AWS, you understand how to your software on AWS, then you're good. And the reason why we offer with cloud is because, like I mentioned, Melsoft Academy is an AWS partner. We are loyal. Jeff Bezos, if you are watching this, my man, I am loyal to you. Okay, we don't offer Azure, we don't offer Google Cloud, we offer AWS because AWS is the best and is the most widely used. And now our software engineering bootcamp now comes with an NQF level 5 certificate that is accredited by SAQA and the QCTO. Then our second bootcamp is our data science bootcamp. So data is also something that's really huge. I mean, nowadays, if you log on to TikTok and you just go onto the platform, the algorithm will recommend you what you should watch, right? Not just the YouTube, I mean, not just the TikTok algorithm, but the YouTube algorithm, the Facebook Reels algorithm. It recommends you what to watch. If you go on Netflix will give you suggestions on what to watch. And all these things, all these recommendations are made because they have your data, they have your information, they know what you need, what you want. They even know what you want more than you know what you want to watch, right? So our data science bootcamp includes Python programming because Python is the language for data. Some people will say they use R, and that's fine, but everyone knows that Python is the language for data. And then it also includes AI. Like it or not, guys, we are now in the age of AI. AI is not the future, it's the present. AI is here now. If you're not using AI every single day, 5 times a day, you are dying. I've said it so many times now. I think by now I'm like a broken record, right? If you're not using AI on a daily basis, you are dying. You are dying. You're dying. So our data science bootcamp equips you with all the skills that you need to become a master of AI, to become the king of AI. You do it here. You don't need another bootcamp, another course. You don't need all that. You just need Melsoft Academy. It's the best bootcamp on the planet. I am not lying. And I'm not biased because I made it, right? It is definitely the best because with data science, you're not just learning the theory, which comes with the accreditation stuff. The material that the SAPA and the QCTO gives us is largely theoretical and it gives you a good uh, base, right? But we give you actual real world projects in AI and using Python, right? So if you want to future proof your career, this is where you come. You don't go to any other school. Do not be scammed. Do not be scammed. Okay, your daily, your comment, I'm gay, any advice? Um, I don't know if this is allowed. Anyway, I'm not going to say it because this is a official chat and I'm going to share it. This is going to be watched by many people and I don't want to be canceled. All right, cool. I will answer your questions as and when they come. I think that helps a lot, right? So that's our data science bootcamp. Then our last bootcamp is our cybersecurity bootcamp, which is also a big, in-demand career path. Let me tell you why cybersecurity is big. Firstly, we are in South Africa. South Africa is the country with some of the largest and highest crime rates in the world. We all know that. If you think South Africa doesn't have crime, just try and take a walk in Jozi CBD at night on your own. Try, and then you let me know if you let me know. Even if you can let me know, you let me know, right? We have an increasing number of crime on a day-to-day basis, and what's happening now with things going on the internet and everything now is being stored on the cloud. Hackers are also getting smarter. They're getting smarter, they're getting more sophisticated, they're studying more. And cybersecurity is on the rise, especially for not cybersecurity, cybercrime is on the rise, especially for large enterprise organizations like your banks, your hospitals, your trading platforms, anything that has sensitive data and sensitive information. Basically, there's a bunch of criminals that are looking to take advantage. So with the rise of cybercrime, obviously, cybersecurity also rises because we need good guys. We need the blue side, the people that will defend. And this is a career path that's highly in demand. So our boot camp is firstly, it's accredited by the SACA. We're the only boot camp in South Africa that has this. We're the only ones. And apart from being locally accredited, it's also recognized by CompTIA and Cisco, which are also our partners. So this year we've just been on a madness to partner with these organizations. So um, that's that's what the cybersecurity bootcamp offers. These are the three boot camps that we offer. And I'm gonna take some questions now. Firstly, Koleka, are applications open? I just joined the live. Applications are absolutely open. We are busy. We are enrolling for our October cohort. So do go on our website, melsoftacademy.com, and apply today. Leave this live. Get off this live right now and go and apply. Okay. Then duration and price for the two courses. Okay, Andy, let me answer you now. So, like I said, we are a startup. We are not some crazy established university that's been around for years that offers you the same stuff every single day, right? We're not that. In our last 18 months, we have had a lot of feedback from our students. We collect surveys regularly, and some of the feedback that we have got, not just from our students, but from also our own data and our own analysis, is that there are essentially two types of people that enroll in boot camps. There are either people that are complete beginners that have maybe they can use a laptop, maybe they can use a computer, they can do A, B, C, D, but they've never written a line of hello world in their lives. Then there are people that have done boot camps before. Maybe they've gone to one of those substandard B class boot camps that are out there and they're struggling to get a job. Or maybe they did a university degree and they're struggling to get a job, which is very common. So we have now designed two different tracks, two separate tracks. The first one is the beginner's track. This is for you if you are an absolute beginner, like you don't know anything, you are blank, blank, blank. It's a 12-month boot camp. It's not 6 months, it's 12 months because you really, really need time. We tried everything. We tried a 4 month boot camp, we tried a 6 month boot camp, we tried a 9 month boot camp at some point, but we saw that the best one for a complete beginner is a 12-month boot camp. And let me give you a case study. Melsofters will know about this guy. There's a guy named Nigel, who is an absolute Melsoft legend. Nigel started the Melsoft Bootcamp in April, I think it was April, as a part timer on his own. And it took him about a year and a half plus, year and a quarter plus. And he started off as an absolute beginner. And he practiced patience, patience. Nigel faced a lot of difficulties. Nigel faced his laptop would blow up sometimes. He would buy a new laptop, it also blows up. He buys his third laptop, it gets stolen. He buys his fourth laptop, and then he's starting to face problems at home. And he's working, doing like side hustles, trying to hustle, do things on the side. But he kept persevering, kept being persistent, kept being consistent. And today, as of today, Nigel just did both his crypto app on level 10 and his AI app on level 10. And he is an absolute killer. Absolute killer. So Nigel's story showed us that with 12 months of pure dedication, pure focus, you are gonna kill it. You are gonna absolutely kill it. You're gonna make it. There's no way you don't make it. The only way you don't make it in 12 months in tech is you do not put in the work. You just don't put in the work. And we'll let you know the kind of people that we don't want at Melsoft, right? So the 12-month bootcamp for beginners is 60K, 60K. And then the 6-month one for those that have experience is still 40K. It's still the same. And obviously, Melsoft, we do have the 12-month payment plans, 6 to 12-month payment plans, and we assist you with getting student loans if you need. Okay, so do stay tuned. I will share more in just a few minutes. And I'm going to take some questions now. I'm going to start on YouTube because I've been ignoring YouTube. Does the accreditation cover students that are already enrolled? Lindsay, great question. Just stick around until the end and I'll answer how it works. Oh, Nigel is in the chat. That's pretty cool. Palesa, what's the difference between the beginners and the growth track? I think I've explained it. Beginners is absolutely is for those that have no IT background at all, whereas growth is for those that have gone to one of those boot camps. They've done, I'll mention them, She Codes, if you've done She Codes, if you've done Free Code Camp, if you've done Zayo, you've done Hyperion Dev, or you've done a computer science degree, but you still haven't specialized, right? Then you go on the growth track. So growth track is high pressure. It's high pressure. It's high pressure. It's projects, projects, projects. It's just there to fast track you enough to get you hired. Okay. Cool. Is it possible to influence your? Okay, I'm not. There's this YouTube part that's closing. Oh, wait. Alessa, is it possible to influence the chance of obtaining a paid internship? Not sure I really get you. Not sure I really get you. I'll just get some other questions and we move on quickly. Do you guys have learnerships? Just stick around. I'll explain in a little bit more detail about learnerships. With machine learning, do you offer stats as a module in the bootcamp? 100%, absolutely. You cannot do data science without maths and without statistics. You can't. So if you're not comfortable with maths, then do not do data science. Try software engineering and or cybersecurity. Do not do data science. Which coding language are included for web dev? That would be JavaScript, full stack JavaScript, always has been, always will be React front end and Node.js back end. I just completed cybersecurity cert with UJ. Do I still need to back it up with networking? CompTIA. I'm not really sure about the UJ cert, what it offers. I don't know much about it. Yeah, I'll have to take a look at that program first, and then I'll be able to answer. And then last few questions, because we need to move on, right? Has there been any changes or additions to your bootcamp since the accreditation? A lot, Lindo, a lot. This is why you're on this call. So just do stay tuned and you'll be able to know. Nigel, what was Nigel doing to his laptops? I don't know. Maybe he was just coding too much, right? And then, is it advisable to do growth track if one is full-time employed? The answer is no, 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 no. Unless you're working as a software developer, then yes. But if you're doing something else, then no, because you're gonna suffer. You're gonna suffer, and you're gonna end up dragging the others down, which is what we really don't want. And growth track is 40K for you, BGJ, with flexible payment plans and access to student loans. Cool. Are you guys excited? I hope you are. I hope you guys are pumped, as pumped as I am. And the last part, which everyone likes, all boot camps include a paid or unpaid internship. Paid or unpaid internship. Now, let me explain why these internships are paid or unpaid. There are certain companies that approach us and say, we are looking for interns. We are willing to pay 4,000 per month, 6,000 per month, 10,000 per month. Can I have your best three? There are certain companies that say that. But what we are seeing now is that the majority of companies will rather not pay for an internship. They'll rather not pay. It's unfortunate. What we will equip you with on our side is we will train you how to negotiate the best salary. We will train you how to walk into a job interview and ask for what you deserve, right? We will show you how to do it. But on our side, we are unable to guarantee a paid internship anymore. We can't do it. I'm really sorry, guys. I mean, for us, we always try to provide the best service and to do the best that we possibly can. But unfortunately, guaranteeing a paid internship is not possible. We tried it, it's just so difficult. And another reason why we can't guarantee is because sometimes you get certain students that come into the boot camp and they don't put in enough work and they don't put in enough effort. And it is my job as the CEO at the moment, it is my job to go and sell you guys to people. So I hate having to sell people or graduates that have been causing drama or are not really doing well, and then I'm asking one of my friends or someone in my network to pay this person. I hate it. I hate it a lot. So unfortunately, we cannot guarantee paid internships, but we can guarantee unpaid or paid internships, right? I hope that makes sense. Um, we always partnering with startups. We're always announcing our partners. Another partnership that we just announced is with a company called Take to the Rescue. So Take to the Rescue, what they do is they have a bunch of projects on the world, like in Venezuela, Ecuador, America, UK, everywhere. They have a bunch of projects in areas that are facing humanitarian issues. For example, Palestine or in Israel. I don't know how you guys see that issue. I'm not trying to be political or anything, but let's say maybe Gaza has been bombed. They will offer a project to build a system, build an app to help the people in Gaza. So you have to do that as an internship, maybe on a 3 month period. You're building that project, you're adding it to your portfolio, you're working with the people in Gaza, but you don't get paid, unfortunately, because it's humanitarian relief stuff. So those are some of the internships that we offer that are unpaid. So yeah. However, I do always say this: your first year in tech, my friends, you're gonna have to eat dirt. You are going to have to eat dirt in your first year. In my first year of tech, I made 6,000 Rand a month. That's what I made. Me, 6 Gs a month, right? I did it for like 3 months and then I quit the job to start my agency. And I was doing projects for 1,000 Rand a website. I was doing a website for 1,000 Rand. And I would be lucky if that client even paid me, right? So your first year in tech is always your hardest because no one knows about you, no one cares about you, you are unproven, you don't know nothing, you don't know anything. Even after doing this boot camp and doing all these projects, you still don't know much. You still don't know enough to be put on the FNB banking app, and you have to build that back end or maintain that back end. Companies won't trust you easily. So your first year, you're going to have to eat dirt. I'm telling you this now. But after that, once you have at least 1 year of experience, your whole world opens up. Now you've got options. You can go negotiate with your current boss and say, listen, I've been here for a year, I've done A, B, C, D. I demand a raise. Obviously, you don't say it like that. And if you're working at Melsoft, you're not allowed to come and say that to me. Right? Please don't say that. Yeah. But in our boot camp, we will teach you. We'll teach you how to apply for a job. We'll teach you how to negotiate for a promotion. We'll teach you how to make sure that you get the best deal that you possibly can get. Everything is included in all of our boot camps. All right, cool. All right, moving on to our corporate training. So what accreditation also allows us as Melsoft Academy is to be able to go into the corporate space and train companies. So this is where we're going to be spending a big chunk of our time on training corporates. So we're going to train you guys. If you're a corporate person, you're watching, you're representing a company, NQF5 software development. We're going to train cybersecurity analyst in QA5. We're going to train IoT developer in QA4, cloud admin in QA4, and wait, I'm missing something. Yeah, I missed data science in QA5. So this is only for the corporates. Those are just for the corporates, right? Um, yeah. So that's it on that. And I'm just going to answer questions. Would I be able to study further using NK5, perhaps go on to a diploma? The answer is an absolute yes. Absolute yes. And I'll explain a little bit more detail on the next. Looking forward to the hackathon. Guys, if you don't know, now you know. Thank you. Who was it? Tandeka. Thank you, Tandi. Yes, we are hosting a hackathon. There will be more details to be shared on that. But if you're someone who has IT skills or you're looking to get started in IT and you're looking for a job, then the hackathon is for you. The hackathon is for you. The hackathon is for you. But I'm gonna go into detail about the hackathon shortly. Cool. So moving on, what are the benefits of accreditation now? This is for Melsoft students, current students, and future students. The first biggest benefit is that your qualification is recognized by every company in South Africa. Because we're a startup, not many people know about Melsoft Academy. I know, guys. I know you guys are all clued up. I know you guys are staying abreast. You're online. You're watching my stuff, and you're smart, and you know, right? You guys are in the know. But for the vast majority, 99% of people out there, we are still new. So they will see your certificate and be like, what was that? We don't know it, right? So the beauty of an accreditation is that you will go to the employer with something that they know, something that they've seen over and over again. It doesn't mean, and it certainly does not mean that an accredited certificate gets you a job. That is far from the truth. Just ask anyone who is holding an NQF5 certificate if they have a job, right? It doesn't get you a job, but at least it just guarantees that the employer knows what you studied. The second benefit of it for those of you guys that are outside, our beautiful, valuable international students, our accreditation allows you to apply for the South African study permit. So if you want to move to South Africa, you want to come to SA, you want to do it legally, you don't want to jump the border or do anything that's illegal, you can now come and study at Melsoft Academy, and we will help you in acquiring a South African study permit. I never thought I would ever say that. I never thought I would ever say that. When I came to South Africa to study IT 5 years ago, I never ever thought I would be in a position where I'm helping other people do what I did. God is amazing. God is great. God is a miracle working God. If you don't believe in God, I don't know what to say to you. I don't know what to say to you, honestly. If you don't believe in God, God can turn anything. He can turn this flower, this plant, into money. God can do it. And he does it legitimately. The blessing of the Lord comes with no sorrow. It comes with no sorrow. If you follow God and you believe in God and you pray consistently, God will bless you with riches. This is in the Bible. This is Bible. God will bless you with everything that you want, and God's blessing comes with no sorrow. You don't have to sell your soul to the devil. You do not have to go to witchcraft, practice witchcraft for you to get a job. You don't have to do that. You have to just get on your knees and pray. Okay? That's just a little bit of a side quest. Cool. Next up, access to learnerships. So it's been a big ask, and I'm very happy to say that because of our accreditation, we will be offering learnerships. So if you don't understand if you don't know what a learnership is, a learnership is it's like, okay, let me just explain what it is. Learnership is learn and work at the same time, right? So if you're doing a learnership at Melsoft, you work at Melsoft. You come here to at WeWork, right? You come here, you're working, you're like in the company, you're building stuff, or maybe you're helping with mentoring or teaching or whatever it is. You are actually you're paid per month. You're working. And at the same time, you're studying with us. So that's the beauty of a learnership. And this is why Melsoft Academy is the best school on planet Earth. Number one, because you practically learn and you work at the same time, right? And learnerships are limited, unfortunately, because these are funded by the government. They are very limited. So just stick around to our social media. We're working extremely hard, as always. At Melsoft Academy, we all work hard. If you want a job at Melsoft, be prepared to work hard. If you think that Melsoft Academy is a place where you can just come, you clock in your 9 to 5 casually, and then you hope to get paid at the end by just doing the bare minimum, you're gone, my friend. You're gone. You're wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong. If you want to work at Melsoft Academy, be prepared to work hard. Be prepared to be challenged. Be prepared to grow. Be prepared to do things that you did not study. Be prepared to step out of your comfort zone. If you want to grow, you come to Melsoft. If you want a good salary, a high salary, straight off the bat, go to Standard Bank, go to ABSA, go to Intellect, go to BBD, DBT. These are great institutions that you can work for and get great salaries straight off the bat. But here, my friends, here we work, here we craft. So if you want a learnership, if you're applying for a learnership at Melsoft, just know that if you slack around or you come here late or you are assigned a task and you don't do it on time or you defraud us and you cheat us and we catch you, you are gone. You're fired. We don't have the time to waste because we are building the next billion-dollar company, and we will not build a billion-dollar company with B plus players. B plus people are not welcome at Melsoft. Even if you're a student and you're applying to join this school as a student and you think that you can just do the bare minimum and get away with it, we will catch you and we will kick you out. We don't care about the money that you pay us, because if you're coming in with a negative attitude and you're lazy and you're not submitting your stuff on time, you are affecting the people here that are serious, that are committed, people like me. And I have a problem with that. So if you just looking for a school, Jay, you just want to do something to pass time, do not apply to join Melsoft Academy. Go to our competitors. They will be happy to have you because you can pay them. But here, we need people that are committed, people that want to grow, people that want to change their lives, people that want to give back to their communities, people that want to give back to their families. You come to Melsoft. This is the place to be. The number one place to be is here. Okay? I hope I'm not getting carried away. So, yeah, those are the benefits. And then when it comes to the last benefit is that you can use the accreditation credits to apply for degrees. So maybe you've just done your matric and your goal is to do a degree, but you're not really sure yet, or maybe you don't have maths and they didn't accept you at UCT, then you can use the credits to apply for a degree. If you're going to do a degree in computer science, do not do a CAC degree. Do not do a bad degree. Do UCT, do VITS, do UJ, do UP, and maybe TUT, maybe. But all the others, I don't know if I'm leaving anything else. Just stay away. Just stay away. Just stay away. If you're going to invest your time and your money in a degree in South Africa, make sure you're doing it with the best university. Don't do it with the other B plus universities. Okay. Then benefits for corporates is that obviously because Melsoft Academy is a black owned company, you do get your triple BE benefits if you spend your skills development levies with us. You get those BE benefits if you spend it with us because we are black youth owned, right? And then also you get tax benefits if you work with us because of our BE scores. You just basically pay us whatever you pay us to train your employees, and you get all that money back. Humphrey, UNISA, yes, UNISA is also a school that I do recommend. I do recommend UNISA. It's also a very good institution. And Stellenbosch. And Stellenbosch, of course. And Stellenbosch, right? All the others, no, don't. All right, so I want to answer some questions now. Students who are enrolled will be accredited. Okay, let me address this now. Okay, let me actually address this now. When it comes to our current students, so if you are currently enrolled in any one of our boot camps, whether you are learning with us now or you did it last year when we started, or you finished any of our boot camps in the past, we are going to offer you the the NQF5 accreditation at no additional cost. You heard me right, guys. I've said it here on this call. For all of our current students that are still with us, that are with us, you are getting the accredited certification at no additional cost. You're not going to pay us extra. You're not going to pay us a cent extra. You are going to get your SAQA accredited certification at no additional cost. You only have to invest more time in it, as always, because they do have different things, and we'll touch on that when we actually get started. So I made you that promise, guys that are currently enrolled. I made you that promise a long time ago. If you're currently enrolled, once our accreditation comes out, we will give you the accredited material at no additional cost. So if you have dropped out, or maybe you have left us or something because of the accreditation, something happened and you're not with us anymore, come back home. What were you doing in the first place? Why are you leaving me? Why are you giving up on me? If you're leaving Melsoft, you're giving up on me. You're giving up on Aiden. You're giving up on Gladman. Why are you giving up on a bunch of nerds that work 24/7 to make your life better? Why are you giving up? Come on, guys. If you have left Melsoft, come back home. This is your home, guys. On your LinkedIn, you have Melsoft Academy. On your CV, you have Melsoft Academy. This is your home. We're gonna be with you for the rest of your life. Everywhere you go, you will always say, "I was at Melsoft. I was at Melsoft." This is your home. We're building something that's gonna be the biggest school on the planet, and we need you to do that. We need you. Come back home. Let's build our home. Let's make it better. Let's make it greater. If you have ideas and things that you want to implement, come. We are open. We want to build this together. But if you're one of those guys that were kicked out because you were lazy and you were not submitting your assignments, come back home still. But change your attitude, please. All right? All right, cool. Let's move on. I think we have one more slide. Yeah, two more slides actually. First one, why learn at Melsoft Academy? Always number one, learn from industry pros. I myself have owned a software company for the last 5 years. If you Google top software development companies in South Africa or top web development companies in South Africa, on one of those lists, and you click on them, you will see Melsoft. That's the same company. We know how to build software, we build tech, we know how to build tech. We are teaching you the stuff that we use on a day to day. So learn from industry pros, get mentorship from pros as well. You have access to me, you have access to Gladman, you have access to Aiden, you have access to Melisi, you have access to people that are working in the tech space, right? All the people that I mentioned are working with real companies. You have access to people that are in the industry already. Then we also have volunteer opportunities. So we have a new feature. This is for all current Melsofters right now. We have a new feature, which is not really a feature because it's not a product, but it's a feature to our bootcamp. And we call them clubs. So clubs are basically different associations that we're going to have within the bootcamp, different sub communities within the bootcamp. For example, we have the Digital Marketing Club. That's for those that want to learn digital marketing. You can come and practice your digital marketing skills at Melsoft, for Melsoft, and for our clients and partners and what. Another club is the new Spiritual Union Club for those that are Christians, or Christian Union Club for Christians only, people that believe in Jesus Christ that want to serve the Lord Jesus. Join the Christian Club. We're going to be going out, spreading the word. We're going to be going out preaching. We're going to be doing a lot of good stuff for our Lord. We once did a New Testament in 90 days challenge where we managed to read the New Testament in 90 days, and it was a life-changing experience for us, right? So that's another club. We're also going to have, what's the other club? The Software Devs Club. So you're just working on volunteer opportunities and what. We're going to announce that in more detail very soon for our students. But clubs are a great way for you to volunteer and gain work experience whilst you're studying, right? Up to date curriculum, we're always changing, we're always upgrading, we're always making it better. Global opportunities, like I mentioned, with the new Tech to the Rescue partnership, as well as us being an American company as well, with my brother and co-founder being in America. We are putting in the work. I think now, if I say we're working on something, you have to believe me. Because if you don't, then I don't know what you need. You've literally seen this thing start from out of nowhere, and we work hard on it. And the thing about us is, once we set our minds to something, it gets done, it gets accomplished. Not because we are great, but because God gives us the power, right? God is the one who does the work for us. We are just His vessels. So, American opportunities are coming. They are definitely coming. Just stick around and watch. Okay. Industry events. We are always hosting events and webinars where we invite people that we respect in the industry to come in, drop a few knowledge bombs, and help you out. Career support. We have okay, starting from next week, Wednesday, every single week for the next 6 weeks. This is for our Melsoft Academy students only. We're going to be doing a workshop every week for the next 6 weeks to help you land your first job. And it will be taught by me, yours truly. I'm going to be the one teaching you that. And then lastly, like I mentioned, flexible payment options through student loans, through payment plans, and paying monthly installments as well. That's why you should join Melsoft Academy. It's the best school on the planet. Okay. Cool. Now, I'm going to go on to the last slide, and then I'll just leave room for question and answer. The last slide is stay away from Melsoft if number one, you are lazy and unambitious. There's a common saying in the self-development space that there's nothing that spreads faster than a negative attitude. So if you're someone who's lazy and you're not ambitious and you're just living life, you don't really care about much and you don't really want to put in the work, do not apply. Please don't apply. Only hit that apply now button if you're really, really committed and you're gonna put in the work. Because my friends, I wish this thing was easy. It's not easy. It's software engineering. It's data science with AI. It's cybersecurity with Cisco and CompTIA. These are not easy things to do, but long term, if you stick it out, 100% worth it. 100% worth it. And they always say that there are no easy jobs in life, and life is hard anyways, right? If you choose not to work hard in school and you decide to just be lazy, it's gonna be hard. That's gonna be hard because you're gonna earn less. If you get a job, you're gonna earn like a little bit, and you're always gonna struggle to pay for bills. You're always gonna struggle to maintain a lifestyle. You know, that's hard. That's hard. I prefer the hard of working hard. I prefer having to work 12 hours a day. I prefer having to put Red Bull and BioPlus in my veins. That's what I prefer. That's the hard that I prefer. Knowing that if I choose this hard, my wife is taken care of, or my wife to be, my mom is taken care of, my dad is taken care of, my bills are taken care of. I can go on vacation anytime I want to. I can buy the latest iPhone 15 Pro Max when I want to. I can do what I want when I want to. That's the hard that I choose. You have to choose your hard. Either you choose to work hard now or you pay for it later. You're gonna choose something hard regardless, right? Secondly, stay away from Melsoft if you expect to be spoon fed. We are not in the business of spoon feeding people. We are not in the business of walking or hand holding and maybe in the initial stages, right? Maybe, but we are not in the business of spoon feeding. If your mentor says to you, okay, I see you have a problem with ABCD, please go and watch this YouTube video. Or I see you have a problem with ABCD, please check out this link and see if it can solve your problem. That's how we teach. That's how we mentor. Don't expect your mentor to show you the answers all the time. This is not the bootcamp for that. If you want that sort of an arrangement, I promise you, you're not going to learn anything. You're not going to improve. You're not going to become better. You're going to stay the same because you're used to your mentor doing the work for you. So if you expect the mentor to do the work for you, do not apply. Mentors are there to guide you on the steps and the direction that you need to take. They're there to make your learning path shorter. They're there to make it shorter. They're not there to take it away. Okay? I think Melissa is going to be very happy that I mentioned this. So please, guys, if you expect to be spoon fed, this is not the bootcamp for you. Thirdly, if you think the internship is guaranteed even if you don't work, do not apply to join Melsoft Academy. Internships are only guaranteed to people that put in the work. You are not paying us to give you a job. It's not like that. It's not, here's the money, I'm going to chill out and relax over these next 6 months, and then in 6 months, I'm going to get an internship. It's not like that. You have to put in the work. You have to put in the work. You are required. There's that saying in English that you can take the donkey to the river. You can take the donkey to the river, and whilst you're walking a day, you are petting it, you are Maybe you even create a road for it and you put gold on it, and you're moving with your donkey, you're moving, and you're giving it everything it needs. And but once you get to the river, you cannot force it to drink. It's always up to the donkey or the horse, right? This is no different. It is always up to you. In any school, you can have the best teachers, the best mentors, the best facilities, the best Wi-Fi, the best aircon, the best. But if you, as the student, are not willing to put in the work, nothing is going to happen. Nothing works until you do. So if you think the internship is guaranteed and you don't do the work, it's not guaranteed, my friend. You're not going to get it. I will not vouch for you personally. I will not connect you with my network. I will not share your name with anyone if you have not been putting in the work. And the way to track if someone is putting in the work is very simple. For our students, you guys already know the capstone results sheet. It's that simple. Have you been doing your projects or not? That's all. It's that simple. Just do your project, right? And then lastly, do not come to Melsoft if you like drama. We are not, this is not Isidingo or Scandal or The Queen or Billions or whatever you guys are watching on Netflix. This is not a place for drama. This is a place for growth. This is a place for learning. This is a place for improving your life. You do not come to Melsoft to cause problems, to fight with people, to spread rumors, to do all gossip and all that. This is not the place for you. This is an A school. It's going to stay an A school. We're going to make sure that we screen as heavily as we can when people are coming in. And if you're someone who's going to be causing drama, we will give you warnings and we'll try our best to deter you from doing that. But please, guys, I beg you, do not come here if you're going to cause us drama. We don't want drama. We just want people that are willing to grow, people that are ambitious, people that want to change their lives to come here with us. And with that said, I've come to the end of the presentation. Ready now to take any questions for those that have questions on TikTok and on YouTube. We'll take questions for the next 5 to 10 minutes, and then we call it a day. This recording is also going to be available on YouTube on our channel, Melsoft Academy channel. All right. Question from Alessa. Kindly share the SAQA ID for the courses. How do I do that? We're going to send an email with the SAQA IDs because I did not include them on this presentation, but we can share those SAQA IDs to you on email if you're on our mailing list. So yeah. Now, other questions from TikTok. What do you teach? So our 3 boot camps are software engineering, cloud computing, and cyber security. Software engineering with cloud, data science with AI and Python, as well as cyber security. Those are our 3 boot camps that we offer. If you need more information, go to our website, www.melsoftacademy.com. Cool. All right. Are there any more questions? If there are no more questions, guys, I hope you got some value. I hope you learned something. For our students, just stay tuned for the accredited stuff. We'll let you know when we officially kick off with that, because there's still a little bit of admin that we need to do on our side to get that stuff ready for you. But do stay tuned within the next 4 weeks or so, 2 to 4 weeks. We should be able to give you an update on that. And then regarding the hackathon, so we are hosting our first ever hackathon on 27 September, where we are inviting HR people, so your recruiters, your HR managers, and all the people that are responsible for hiring. We are inviting them, and we're inviting everyone from outside to come and participate. So the theme for the hackathon for this year is leveraging AI to reduce youth unemployment. So over a 48-hour period, we're going to put all you smart people in one room, and you guys will come up with ideas and build a solution in 48 hours that uses AI to solve youth unemployment. So if you're someone who wants to get a job, someone who's looking for experience, someone who wants to network with other people in IT, they do apply to join the hackathon. You can either apply as a team. So we typically accept teams of 4 to 5. Then you can also apply as an individual, where maybe you're just one person and you don't know other people in IT, but you want to participate in the hackathon, then you can apply as an individual. Then we will assign a team for you. So to apply to join the hackathon, it's going to be amazing. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be electric. You're going to learn a lot. There are exciting prizes to be won. There are exciting people to be met. There's just a lot of benefits and benefits and benefits. And for Melsoft Academy students, it is this hackathon. If you're a student and you're listening and you're here today, we are doing this hackathon for you. It's for you. It's for you. Melsoft Academy students, this hackathon is for you. Please participate. You know that analogy that I just gave of you can do everything for a horse, but if it doesn't drink, nothing's gonna happen. This is your chance to feast. This is your chance to feast. Come in and feast, guys. Okay, you will not regret. This hackathon will be better than any event that we've ever thrown. Because events were 2 hours, but this is 48 hours with other smart people around you. So if you got any value from our previous events, the hackathon is going to make all those events look like child's play, right? Daniele, what time is the workshop tomorrow? Tomorrow the workshop is at 11 a.m. So for those of you that want to come to Melsoft, that want to see Melsoft, just to see the premises, we have an open day tomorrow for 1 hour at WeWork at Melsoft Academy headquarters, just for an hour. Please do come through. It's an open day. Come in, ask all the questions that you might have, and let's just chill together for an hour as we welcome our new September cohort students for 2024. Can I join next year part-time, Mr. Brian? The answer is yes, yes, yes. We are already enrolling for January. We've seen already a lot of increase for interest for the January bootcamp. So if you're interested in enrolling for January, which is my birthday month, by the way, which is the best on the calendar, by the way, then do join us for Jan. Cool. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been an absolute pleasure to be your host for today's webinar and hackathon. It's been an absolute pleasure. I thoroughly enjoyed my time with you guys today. I'm very happy. I'm very excited for our students about this accreditation partnership. I'm very excited for Melsoft Academy team members. We are hiring. We are always hiring. We are always looking for smart, talented, hardworking people to join our team. So if you are interested in joining our team, reach out to me. Please send me a message, drop me a mail, and we can work something out. I am very, very happy that you guys came. Thank you so much for spending your Tuesday night with me for an hour. You could have used it to do a lot of things, but you invested it in your future. You did very well. Thank you so much, guys. I look forward to meeting you again, and may God bless you in everything that you do. May God show you that He is God, that He is the King. May He move into your life. May He overflow your life with unlimited grace, unlimited mercy, unlimited favor, and may all your dreams come true. In the name of the Lord Jesus Christ. Thank you so much, guys, and we'll see you next time. And also, guys, please, I do have a podcast, by the way. Please do check out my podcast on YouTube. Just Google my name, Larreth Jimu. It's called the Truth Talk podcast. Please do check it out. And if you'd like to be a guest on the podcast, please reach out as well. Thank you so much, guys. I will see you on the next episode. And remember, the truth will set you free. That's for those that watch the podcast. Thank you, guys. Goodbye.